Good morning everyone. I am Anish Kumar. This is my teammate Kishor from PSBB Nagar, and today we are presenting our project Carbon Block, our idea for a carbon negative construction brick. The construction industry has a CO2 problem. India emitted 2.9 billion tons of CO2 in the year 2024 alone, with emissions rising faster than most countries in the world, and construction is one of the biggest contributors to this. A single cement brick releases up to 0.9 kilos of CO2, and even traditional clay bricks releases 200 grams of CO2 per brick. Because of the rising infrastructure and housing demand, the brick usage in India is increasing by up to 6 to 7% every year. At the same time, new green building norms, net zero 2070 goals, and national ESG requirements are pushing companies to shift away from the polluting materials and to more sustainable and eco-friendly bricks. So, the industry clearly needs a cleaner alternative, and that's where our idea comes into play. Our solution is Carbon Block, a carbon negative, high strength brick made using fly ash, an industrial waste that usually ends up in landfills. Carbon Block captures CO2 through a mineralization reaction in which the calcium oxide is hydrated with water to form calcium hydroxide, which then reacts with CO2 to form solid calcium carbonate crystals. This locks the CO2 inside the brick permanently. By using this process, Carbon Block achieves about 70% lower emissions compared to normal clay or cement bricks. And because fly ash is cheap and abundantly available, our brick is just not cleaner, it's also stronger and more affordable. So far, we've already built a working prototype and the early response has been very promising. We presented Carbon Block to major construction companies like Casa Grande and DLF, and both showed strong interest and recognized its real-world potential. Our next steps are clear. We're building a second batch of prototypes and we plan to run complete tests including compressive strength, water absorption, thermal resistance, and long-term durability tests. We will also prepare a small pilot batch for on-site evaluation under real-world circumstances. Our target market includes construction companies, government infrastructure projects, and NGOs working in climate and sustainability. With Carbon Block, we aim to make construction cleaner, stronger, cheaper, and carbon negative. Thank you.